Continuing on weekends in nearby Laguna Beach is the annual Sawdust Art Festival, the Winter Fest they call it, and lots of things going on down there for the Winter Fantasy, actually the correct name. This weekend, because it's Thanksgiving, they're open a little bit longer actually down there, and looks like they've got a three-day run this weekend, and then again they'll be there the next 2 weekends following that. So several days to get down there, but we have invited some of the artists to join us, and joining us today is Mr. Roderick Reed, who does paintings, interior design, and other things. We welcome you to the show. Good to have you with us.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be here.
You are a local artist, but you don't show at the summer show. You're at the winter show, and then you're doing other things during the summer, and probably busy helping people make their houses look good too.
Yeah, my day job as an interior designer keeps me busy, and I live in Laguna Beach, so being available to take my kids to the beach and soccer and football and other things that go on, I wouldn't be able to do otherwise.
Plus your clients, plus your painting, so you're busy.
Correct.
You brought a few to show us today, and some of them are part of a series that you've done. Certainly fashion is art and inspirational, and you've done a series of well, designer footwear, I guess.
Yeah, this is women's couture footwear, or just high fashion footwear. So these designs are mine and some others. This one that you're looking at is a reproduction of a drawing by Manolo Blahnik, a noted shoe designer. Usually when these gentlemen design these shoes, they do a sketch and then they build the shoe, and the original sketch is lost or forgotten. I've resurrected them as full-scale paintings and then embellished them with Swarovski crystals, which when you move it in the light kind of helps it pop.
Kind of give it a little bit of sparkle.
Exactly.
A little bit of sparkle to it there. You can see a little bit of that on camera as well. Thanks for the zoom in there, Ken. Looks good. So now, are these shoes that were actually made and used in a fashion show at some time?
Some of them were, and most of them are iconic designs.
Okay. So, what was the show? Sex and the City. She was a big shoe.
Exactly.
Carrie
right.
Bradshaw, good big shoe person there, so she might enjoy some of these. But you brought a couple more to show us. We'll take a look at a couple more there. Here's a different one. Again, this is, again, with the little jewelry to sparkle it up a little bit. Who did the original on this one?
This is another Manolo Blahnik. I like his designs in particular because they, you know, like most art, it's a shoe, but he does something a little bit more fun with it, and all of the same things that make a great landscape or any other great painting are in these little sketches that he does. They stand alone as art, which is why I've reproduced them to be used by anyone. You
would think they'd want to keep those and maybe make that as part of their advertising or their displays, but they'd rather show a picture of the real shoe, I guess, for promotional purposes.
That's right. That's what's interesting about it. What you say is exactly what sort of occurs to me, that those sketches are art, but they're really just forgotten. They're more interested in the shoe and marketing the shoe. It's just a means to an end for them, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I guess, you know, there are people that collect whole cars and people collect art about the cars. So I think same idea.
We're living in a time, I think, where people are starting to understand the art that makes the things that we use in our everyday life, like cars and shoes.
This is a third one, and again, a designer shoe.
Yeah. This is Gilles Hinfray. I liked this one a lot because it has real presence on the canvas. It's a little bit more daring a design, maybe appealing to someone a little bit younger who likes a little bit of additional hardware on their shoe, so to speak.
Yeah. Have you ever shown these to the original designers?
No. Those gentlemen are in other parts of the world and have not met them.
Could you tell us the medium that you use? Is it oil? Is it chalk? Is it watercolor? What have you done?
It's a lot of things, actually. It goes down in pencil. Most of the paint itself is acrylic and watercolor, and then I go back over it with marker, and then lastly the Swarovski crystals help to make it pop. You
maybe can't see those. They're little teeny guys right in here, right around in here, some of those. Yeah. Interesting look, and there's a little sparkle out of those. That's great. That looks good.
And I actually demonstrate the technique in my booth at Sawdust, so if anyone was curious, they could watch me do it.
So you're actually going to be producing some fresh work as you're down there during the weekends and in Laguna. Again, that's this weekend and the next 2 weekends following into December. Now, you don't just do shoes. You brought one more to show us today.
Yeah, well, my
different type of thing.
My original background, I'm a member of the Laguna Plein Air Painters Association, and so we paint landscapes, California Impressionism, and this is those guys you see on the cliffs in Laguna painting landscape. This is an example of that.
Or the ones that used to try and hide from the Irvine Company security guards in the canyon and paint the canyon. Now that it's open, it's not such a big thrill. Perhaps there's no Irvine cops there, but yeah. Interesting look of, again, our local native environments here that people enjoy in Laguna and surrounding areas.
Yeah, those original vistas in Laguna are iconic and have been for over 100 years.
Where in the grounds would we find you this year at the show?
Well, I'm in booth number 232, so if you were coming in and you saw Santa's chalet, you can make a right turn, and I'm down that row there.
That's great. And you try to be there on the weekends during the show?
Yeah, I'm there as long as the show is open.
That's great.
And most of the time demonstrating, and if you come by and I'm not demonstrating, just ask me. I'll show you whatever you like to see.
That's great. So you're actually doing, have you ever had a person hand you their shoe and say, make me a picture of my shoe?
Not this weekend, but this happened last week, and it was a pretty crazy Gucci shoe that I actually was painting in the booth last weekend. And if you came by the booth this week, you would see me finishing that very one.
Interesting indeed. Well, that's going to go on this weekend, and then again the next 2 weekends, first 2 weekends in December on Saturday and Sunday. But this weekend you're running really a 3-day event, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, Friday it's open this week because Thanksgiving is the day before, and a lot of people have that day off, making it the perfect opportunity to come and see some great art.
Chance to get down there and check it out, and yes, Santa is there for the grandkids as well, so plan to make a day of it. Some great places to check local art out, as well, of course, as enjoy the ambiance down there in Laguna. And they even give it a holiday look with, some addition to Santa, some other holiday-looking things.
It's spectacular, actually. It's if you've been during the summer, I would encourage you to go during the winter because it's different. They remove a good amount of the booths and have a town square in the middle where Santa is and a bunch of things for the kids to do.
I think people don't realize that those artists, whether it's the summer or the winter, have to do those booths fresh every year. In many cases, they're a whole new rebuild every year.
They get torn down. Very interesting.
And I understand there's actually a group of local carpenters, and that's their main work in the summer and winter is reproducing booths. And some people have done the same artist's booth for years. Some of the artists do their own booth as well.
Exactly
right. So it's kind of a neat experience down there. We urge you folks to get down there and check it out. That's the next 3 weekends down in Laguna Beach. And of course, I always say stop by Friend's Popcorn Stand and say hi to Donna, my sister-in-law. Thanks for joining us. Good to have you on the program today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
We'll be coming back with more things to tell you about as we continue with Channel 6 News for this Wednesday.
Power wants to know, who are you gonna call?
When you need a car,
truck or van,
who are you gonna call? Call Power.
Right now at Power Toyota Irvine, get 0% APR financing on some of our most popular Toyota models. And get peace of mind with Toyota Care. Complimentary maintenance and roadside assistance included with every new Toyota. Find your Toyota now at PowerToyotaIrvine.com.
Senior Placement Hotline is a free, personalized service for seniors with assisted living and residential care needs. SPH provides world-class customer service during all phases of assistance, providing referrals for assisted living, residential care facilities, and in-home care. We take pride in treating every single person that comes to SPH for assistance as if they were part of the family. Same-day placement available. Call now for immediate assistance. And remember, Laguna Woods, this is a free service.
We are back with more of what's happening. What's happening is education very important. We heard that discussed at some length during the most recent presidential campaign, and of course we've all seen here in California even the initiatives on the ballot recently dealing with education to some extent, and that includes, of course, the community colleges. Joining us today, longtime member of the Board of Trustees, perhaps the longest serving currently on the board, I think, Marcia Milchiker.
I like to say I'm the longest living Board of Trustee member.
Longest living, well, at least in years of service to the community as well.
No, it's true.
Lots going on. Obviously, you do face those financial challenges like everybody else faces, but you also recently went through an election. I don't believe you were up for re-election this last time.
The way it works is it's a 7-member board. So 4 board members go up at one time, and then 2 years later, 3 board members go up for re-election. And this past election, 4 board members ran re-election in November, and many people called me and asked me who to vote for. And I'm really pleased, very pleased with the outcome. Very, very pleased with the outcome.
Good.
We have 4 new board members. We actually only have 1 new board member.
Right.
We have 1 board member, Jim Wright, who was a longtime administrator, and he was a colonel in the Air Force and a longtime educator. Didn't have an opponent, so he was reelected automatically. And then Dave Lang and Dr. Bill Jay, who was a former college president, was reelected. And then we have a new board member in an open seat, Tim Jamal, who is a businessman and very interested in public partnerships with our community college, with the businesses in the community. He's a businessman. And so I'm looking forward to working with him, and I think he'll bring a lot to the board.
You know, that's one thing that you folks have done successfully really for a number of years with the College Board is partner with local companies and businesses. And I know I've said this before to our viewers, but one of the things about the community colleges is the flexibility. You're able to bring in a new program maybe within a semester. Some local company comes in and says, we're going to have a new office or a new facility. We need you to train 50 or 100 new people. Can you do that? And they'll provide the students, and you'll provide the teacher in the classroom, and it's a good partnership. It's
a really good partnership, and we're able to work with the local business and industry, and actually even provide a teacher in the business site and use their very expensive equipment and train people to work in the business site and get jobs when they graduate. And they call the community colleges the quick change artists of higher education. Actually, we got an enormous actually a donation from Tuttle Click, the car dealer. And we have a wonderful, wonderful automotive department where people learn to program cars. And you know, I went on some tours of this in our car department recently. Some of the faculty took me to see it. You run cars now with computers. There's like something like 400 computers in people's cars. So the people that run that work in the automotive departments are no longer like the old grease monkeys. They really have to be experts in computers. And they make very good salaries. They even make more than our automotive teachers. So it's hard to keep automotive teachers.
You know, a couple of the dealerships that we've had on here have broken me of calling those people mechanics. They call them technicians now because they really are doing, they'll change your oil, but they'll also reprogram the 400 computers under the hood of your car as well. You also hear at your meetings from some of the faculty members. They make presentations at your board meetings and sometimes share some of the programs. And again, innovation, certainly the key there on all 3 of your facilities.
And right now what we're doing is we're having presentation at all our board meetings of our really important programs. And we offer tutoring in very many of the academic disciplines, in computers and in math and in English. So we had a number of the faculty members from both colleges come and present us the information about the tutoring centers. And they said if students get tutored, 98% of them do better, which makes sense. And I just have to tell you, I'm taking accounting now at Saddleback College, and it's very hard. And I'm there with all the 18-year-olds that are getting it. So I go into the tutoring centers and I'm really learning it. Now, in the emeritus classes, you don't have midterms, you don't have finals, you don't have any pressure, but I have midterms and finals. So I'm learning, and it's a wonderful, wonderful exercise for my brain, and plus it's helping me in my position as a Board of Trustee member to be able to be more effective.
Right. You're going through an audit right now? Your annual audit?
Yeah, we're going through our annual audit, and to help me with this, I actually volunteered to become president of the audit subcommittee of the board. And the audit committee presented their findings to the board Monday night, and it was really all good. There were some minor things that they said we needed to have fixed. Some of the minor things were like the audit of Some of the students that are taking classes that are scholarship recipients, they have to take a certain number of classes, and we have to report them accurately. And if they're not reported accurately, they have to tell us, and they have to have it done. So these are some of the findings. They said it needs to be a little bit more accurate on the findings for the students taking classes. But everything in the financial area was all good. And many years ago, I went to a meeting where they said the really good way to make sure that everyone's being honest at your particular college is to change audit firms